Okay, I'm ready.
Cool.
All right, we're in Lion's Arch. For whatever reason,
Yeah.
my character's background was a weird desert, and I was like, we were in a desert?
No, that's just Lion's Arch.
Okay.
You just accept certain weird backgrounds, honestly. Okay, yeah, because you decide to get weirdly into cooking. Can we do some story?
Yes, we can. It's story o'clock. Let me check my watch.
Great.
No, it's time for story.
I've been doing so much weird shit. I'm at a very weird point in this game, and that point is, what do I do?
Are you still trying to get that weird dragon mount?
I am trying to get the weird dragon mount. That is a situation that I am doing. But it's taking a long fucking time.
Oh.
Which everybody sort of agrees is like a thing.
Okay. Speaking of I don't know what I'm doing with this game and MMOs, Kingdom of Loathing. I stopped playing it like a while ago.
That seems fair.
And I'm just like, what the fuck do I do anymore in this game?
Yeah, and I mean that definitely happens. Like, I don't hate on that. We should just go. Okay. What's the best way to do that? Dredge Hunt. Torrent Hollow Waypoint in Dredge Hunt Cliffs.
Just a moment. Dredge Hunt Cliffs.
It's on the left-hand side.
The Nentor Waypoint?
Nope, Torrent Hollow.
Torrent Hollow.
Where even are you? Mentor?
I think I might be too far north. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I doing? There we go, Torrent Hollow. Hey!
That's the nearest one I have.
I found it.
Got it.
I figured out how to read.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I've always found that, like, I didn't, before we started and I decided to get way too into it, I hadn't played this game for a long-ass fucking time. That's just how things go.
Now, here's the next level. I ate a hamburger. So here's the next level. Do you think it's weird that I keep donating to the game even though I don't play it?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Because, like, you did play it. It was important to you. I remember you wouldn't shut the fuck up about it.
That's true, and I was talking about mechanics all day.
Look, my only issue with Kingdom of Loathing was that I had zero interest in it because there was nothing but mechanics.
Right.
It was just mechanics central.
It is mechanics with some writing stapled on.
Yeah, and also, like, I have a weird thing about MMOs with too much writing on them anyway. Like,
oh, God, and it's nothing but writing.
Yeah, I think a lot of MMOs are really overwritten.
I can believe that.
I can talk more about that, but my point is, no, I mean, like, if it's important to you and if it's something, like, you've done a lot of.
I mean, I only played it for 11 years.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't, it's just because, like, you're not playing it this fucking second doesn't mean, like, you hate it.
It's true. And there's always...
It's just, you know.
There's always the chance that I go back to it, that I get the fever.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know, I think it comes and goes, and you spend money on it, and just because, yeah, just you, and, like, okay, so our good pals, well, my good pals, do a podcast about Lord of the Rings that I fucking should be listening to, but I'm not. Like, I've been on the podcast. And I've listened to the podcast. Like, I've been on the podcast multiple times. And I listened to part of it, but, like, it was just, it's a daily podcast, and that's a lot for me.
Right.
Like, I just can't, and, like, I love them, and I'm so proud of them, and I need to listen to the one with the storyline that Cassandra wrote, because that's important to me, and I still fucking haven't done that. Sorry, Cassandra. But I also donate to their Patreon every month.
Okay.
Because I love them. Does that check out?
That does check out. That does make me feel better about giving these guys $10 every month.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, like, you do you.
Oh, hey, it's Siren again. Hey, girl, hey.
Yeah, she's on this whole mission. She'll be around for a while.
You forced an injured Grawl out into the snow? Whatever happened to Norn hospitality?
It only goes so far. All that brute did was grunt.
I actually
and
did
plead
this
and
exact
moan about his
mission
false
recently,
god.
which was weird.
I'm as charitable as the next person, but he was stinking up the place, and I didn't want him scaring my kids. So out he went.
To bleed out, freeze to death, or be eaten by a wild predator. Charming.
I fucking
Well,
love
if we follow the
Sylvari.
trail of blood and tears, I'm sure we'll find him in no time.
And
Thanks
that's
so
the hill
much
I
for all
die
you've
on.
done.
Jesus Christ, that's brutal. Track down the injured Grawl.
Follow the green dot.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
It's a worm! Fucking worm!
Worms. The safety advisory has changed from worms with an exclamation point to worms in all caps.
It's not good.
It's not good.
There might be worms.
Worm advisory, it's all fucked.
There's all sorts of worms. Fucking Jesus. Fucking worms.
We better find him fast before he runs out.
Of blood. He might run out of blood. Don't worry, we found him.
What is that?
No, get away. I will not die to feed a mad beast's hunger.
Kill this weird bear. Yeah.
This Grawl sounds like he does not give a shit. I don't know what it was about that delivery, but it wasn't great.
Look, you win some, you lose some, I guess.
Understood. I'm not gonna make fun of it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Hello, Grawl. We're from the Dermond Priory.
I don't know what the fuck you are, cause I'm
Are you
a
here?
carrot.
I am nothing. The god I praised is false. It has the power of winter, but it tried to kill me and failed. It is no god. A true god would not have failed. My god is merely a savage beast. I am lost. Just let me freeze.
No.
Interesting.
We will not let you perish. You have to tell your people that their god is false, that it's merely a dragon minion. We'll help you.
They
You know.
won't listen.
As you do.
Though it failed to kill me, the false god is very strong. It brings ice and death. They fear it and will not risk its anger.
They will if we prove it's no god. We know a lot about this sort of thing. I'm sure we can get them to listen.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
I don't
With your
know.
help, perhaps they will listen. My home is not far from here. I will meet you there.
Just, I like his whole proof thing. It's like, well, it didn't kill me, which means can't be a god. Gods can't fuck up.
Which is so funny. Like, cause I just did this with the Order of Whispers and a Char, and the Order of Whispers, like Siren, the Siren character, the mentor character, is a Char. So it's just these two Char, and they're like, yeah, if a god can't kill you, that means it's not a god. And the Char are like, oh, we just killed our god, so I don't know if that fucking holds up.
I don't know if that is bearing on your story or mine.
Fucking great.
jeez.
Why is my inventory? Oh, it's full of fucking chef shit. Hold on. let me
Deposit crafting materials.
eat all this fucking. Can I eat this? I'll eat that. I can't just eat that. Just gonna eat so much random shit in my inventory real quick.
I can eat those cuffs.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I forget. I can keep moving while I'm in the map, which is awesome.
Yeah. Also, if you hit R, you'll just run.
What?
And you can control it if you just hold the right mouse button down. you can just control that run without stopping.
I'd prefer to control the run with the arrow keys.
I have not used arrow keys on this game.
I mean, I'm sorry,
Maybe.
WASD, not arrows.
Yeah, no, I have not used those on this game. Literally ever. Like, I mean, ever since I found out you can run just by, if you hold down 2 mouse buttons, both mouse buttons, then you run. Ever since I found that out, I was like, and I never need to use Wasad again.
That's fucked up.
No, it's not. It's so useful because then you can keep your hand on the number keys where they need to be so you can use your abilities.
I feel like this is vital more so for accessibility than anything, and I just approve.
I mean, what do you mean?
Just like I like this.
Yeah, no, it's good. And then like, especially like you need to learn this stuff. Like, I'm not saying you're going to play PvP. I'm also not saying I'm good at PvP. But if you play PvP, you need to be able to run, hit your abilities, and hit your F keys all like at the same time, essentially.
Right.
So like, yeah, if you use Wasad, you're fucked. You're fucked if you've got Wasad going on. You're just absolutely bald. It's not good.
Hey, you guys live dangerously close to these Sons of Svanir, man.
Yeah, it does seem like you could maybe just move, and this would be less of an issue.
Like, there is all this corrupted ice. I'm beginning to learn how it looks different than regular ice.
Yeah, see, it's black, it's got some little red bits in it, and it's full of bad shit. I think that's really the important notes here. I'm very excited because tomorrow new content's coming out. Woo! It's a big deal. It's all Ice Dragon shit now. We're finally up on the Ice Dragon instead of, you know, not that. It's confusing to know what's gonna happen. There's some very complicated, weird world building that's happened lately. And like they talk about it and I'm just like, I still don't understand this, but cool. Which like I should be more upset about, but like I read comics.
Right. And there
So I'm
reaches
just
a point.
used to like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Legit, let's go.
I thought you said they were dead. Yeah, they got better. Don't worry about it.
Not even that, like other comics, like indie comics are like famously awful when it like there's this comic, it's what's it called, Monstrous. It's really, really beautiful, it's really good. If you asked me to tell you the plot, I could not do it.
I get that feeling. Like now that you mention it, I'm like, you know what? I'm familiar with that. Have you ever heard of the comic I Love Halloween?
I have heard of it, yes.
Okay, I'm getting very, very I Love Halloween vibes.
Yeah, sometimes you're just like, this is, and you know what? The worst part is like I have to follow it up. That's like multiple things. Like Wicked and the Divine, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in this comic anymore. It's a masterpiece. Like,
right.
This is big. We are in an actual Grawl stronghold.
Oh shit, you're here, right?
Yes.
People visit.
Okay.
And you are also here. Hey, Groll guys.
Just making sure.
You're stupid and crazy. My god is stronger than yours.
Your god is just a rock.
See,
My god
bro,
lights up
they're
the
just
whole
fucking
night
like
sky.
this.
Rock is weak.
Rock is strong, but the ice god is stronger. Stronger than yours, too.
What the fuck is up with Grawl? Honestly, no one knows. They're very confusing creatures.
Hey, as someone who lacks spiritual
The ice
guidance,
god
I
tries
understand
to
exactly
kill
what they're
and
going through.
failed.
I don't understand
Gods
this
don't
at all.
fail. It is no god.
Yeah. God.
Any progress, Gara? Have you convinced your people the Ice God is really a dragon minion?
No. The other shamans don't believe. They say I was rejected by the god, and that's why I didn't go to paradise. Now they're afraid the god will be angry because I wasn't worthy. I can't convince the tribe until I convince the shamans. Then we have
Now
to
make a
find
stupid
way around the
decision.
shamans. We'll take your plea straight to the people.
Oh boy.
We'll have to show them indisputable proof, or at least stop the other shamans from stirring up the people against Gara, so he can make his case. Either way, we have to move fast. You're the one who's good at planning, Explorer. How should we handle this? Bring back proof from the False God's cave, or help Gara convince the people directly?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna go bring the proof.
Sounds good. Let's go get proof that your god is weird.
What do we do to get the proof?
You have to talk to Gara.
Okay.
If the shamans, okay, wait, hold on. Give me a moment to think it over.
Okay.
And then where's... Oh, it's... I can't talk to it.
About to say, is Siren supposed to be here to be like, hey?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
she should be.
Why didn't the ice
Where the fuck is she?
Man, Dave's not here, man. No, I'm Dave. Let me in. Nah. Looks like we gotta convince the people directly.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah.
There's your choice.
Yeah. Let's get proof from the cave. I want to see this false god for myself. Done.
Great, done. Great, progress. Thank you. Which one of these pants sucks least? That one, I guess. None of them are good. All pants are bad.
All pants are bastards.
That's what I'm learning in this game. That all the pants fucking suck.
Oh man, there was a point that I wanted to make.
Yeah, that seems like your life. It's gone now. The points is gone.
Oh well,
Okay.
I'll just talk about an unrelated little.
Don't worry, I've got something else to talk about.
I've always got something else to talk about. I recently I don't want to say discovered. I was informed of a thematic through line from the Marvel Comics movies that I didn't notice.
Okay.
Tony's bad at coming up with plans.
I mean, I don't think that's a thematic through line.
Well, they're not necessarily
think-
a thematic through line, but it's just a thing that I hadn't noticed.
I think that's just like a major plot point.
or like a major character aspect.
I mean, yeah. But that's because Tony doesn't come up with like look, I need to go into this fucking hole and find a merchant. Give me a second.
Okay.
I mean, Tony's not supposed to be good at coming up with plans. That's his whole point, is that he's really good on his own.
Right. He relies
So
on his individual ability.
Right, and his plan is, what is Tony doing today?
Right.
Like, there's no need for him to be good at planning. That's not a thematic through line, it's just his character.
Right, that's what I mean. It's just an
I
aspect.
don't really know how to, like...
This is a result more so of me not knowing what words mean than anything else.
Got it. Just checking
Yep.
in on that sitch.
But it was just something that I hadn't noticed throughout all the movies that, like...
I mean, he is plenty good at coming up with stuff.
Well, I mean, like, somebody brought it up, like, when he and Quill are going to go fight Thanos, Tony's plan is, all right, we need to get the gauntlet. We don't want to mess with this guy. That's his whole plan.
Yeah, that's a fine plan when you're you and you're one person and you just don't need to deal with all the rest of this bullshit.
Right. But Quill is like, hey, we're all here. Here's a plan that involves all of our abilities and is more likely to succeed.
I mean, yeah, that's the whole point of that entire sequence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm legitimately confused as to how you missed the entire point of this whole sequence.
Zoe, come on.
It's the whole movie.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, no, it should be noted, I think that movie is, as we in the business say, trash. It's trash with some trash on it. It's trash. And I will not be taking critique.
I will not be taking questions at this time.
Because I'm right. Like, I don't really know how to break it to all y'all, but it's a bad movie. But the point is that I'm like 90% sure that's what Dick Fuck McGee and his shitty brother, either one of them could be either one, they're both bad people, was trying to say in their, like, edgelord white boy way. But also they had to get on Tony's dick at the same time. Now, I will say that potentially the reason you are confused by this, okay, I've sold all my shit, we can go.
Unfortunately, I've gotten more shit to sell.
Oh my god. Potentially the reason you are confused by this shit is because the Jonas Brothers, or whatever their fucking names are too busy being up on Tony's dick to make it seem like it's clearly the wrong way.
That's true. Like,
that might be where the issue is coming in.
They do love this guy.
Yeah, they're just like all up on his. It's ridiculous.
And like, did you know that there's like 30 more of these assholes who've got some other cool stuff?
What?
Like, instead of being
assholes? You have no context.
Okay, and like 30 other characters in this story.
No, they don't know there are 30 other characters. Don't be stupid. There's Tony and Cap, and that's it.
Oh shit! Oh man!
You know I'm right.
Yes,
Again.
yes. Like that is like, now that you mention it, that is a problem. Because like, did you remember that there are these other people that
Don't
people
worry.
like?
Don't worry, we'll make sure we fridge every woman in the story.
Absolutely. Oh man,
I can't
Gamora's got
believe
some cool shit going on. We better murder her quickly.
Fucking fridge that bitch. Oh, Black Widow, the only, like, major lady in this entire fucking film? Yep.
Murdered.
Right in the fucking fridge.
Chuck her in the goddamn fridge. Don't let her get out. Lock it.
Anyway, fucking, it's a bad movie. Again, not accepting critique.
I will not be accepting comment at this time.
There. Like, I don't need to justify it, I'm right. See, this is why people don't like me.
Well, I mean, like, I've got to say, now that I don't tie my identity up in movies that I watch, my life's been a whole lot better.
For real. Look, I have movies that I love. I'm not even saying they're... Look, okay, no. There's movies that I know are good. There's movies that I like. There is a pretty good intersection between those two, but it's not complete.
It's not about to say, it's not, these things are always not always the same.
The Venn diagram is not a circle.
For my people.
But
safe now. Caves getting dangerous.
the important thing here is that I know for a fucking fact that those movies are bad. And I'm right. And I'm a dick about it because I had to fucking watch them and I did not enjoy it. Now, was it as bad as the time I was forced to watch Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice in a theater?
Oh my god. Who put a gun to your head?
Pat, it was a large gun. And by gun I mean a boat, because we went to the mainland and I was already there and I had nowhere else to go.
Right, you gotta do something, and like that means you just end up in the theater.
Yeah, and it was awful. That was really, really hard.
And like you know it's a bad idea, but you just can't stop yourself.
I mean, I could have stopped, but I was unfortunately, again, had no way home because there was a boat. I had to get on a boat to get home.
There were boat problems.
And the boat was not running at the time. The boat didn't run until the next day. You see my issue.
Yes, the issue grows deeper.
It was a whole situation.
I don't want to do this. I have no choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
God.
Now when Pat wants to see a shitty movie, I'm like, have fun. I'll stay home. I'll do something that's not that. Sorry, there's a champion over here and I got distracted.
Don't. It's interesting to see you playing like me.
You have to understand that I've been playing for like 3 weeks and I'm just dicking around now. in those, so now I'm like just full on dicking around. Just in my life. Anyway, so also I got lost. Full disclosure.
I did end up hearing a lot of interesting critiques about Dawn of Justice and like how some of its ideas, basic ideas, details to be added later, are interesting.
Not a single one of its ideas are good. Fucking what's his name? Jesse Eisenberg gives one of the worst performances I've ever seen in my entire life. Have you seen this film?
I haven't actually, but I kind of wanna.
I mean, it's awful. It's awful. Okay, so here's the thing. Full disclosure, again, this is where that Venn diagram between things I like and things that are good is gonna come in. I really love the fucking shitty DC CW shows, the TV shows. Some of them are amazing. Supergirl is very good.
Agreed.
I still like The Flash sometimes, though this season, I don't know what the fuck was happening at any given moment. And I don't think they did either, but that's okay. You know, it happens sometimes.
Mistakes happen. Things occur.
Right. Point is, I think, yeah, we're actually going in the right direction. Also, I'm just getting used to walking everywhere for some reason, so like the idea of porting there did not occur to me. So now we just have to walk.
We've come this far. We can't
it's too
teleport
late
now. Yeah.
So yeah, so anyway, what was I saying? Oh, anyway, fucking what's his name from Pretty in Pink? And I guess 2.5 Men was like his big thing.
Jeez. I have no
Not
idea.
Charlie Sheen, the other one.
I'm about to say, I don't know that dude's name.
But anyway, he was Ducky in Pretty in Pink, and that's really the important thing to know about this.
Got it.
So anyway, in Dawn of Justice, Lex Luthor is played by Jesse Eisenberg. Think about that for a while.
Right.
It's awful. Like, why? Who thought that was a good idea? It's a terrible casting choice. Just generally.
It's
anyway,
pretty awful.
That other dude that I was just talking about, Ducky, plays Lex Luthor in the CW. And he's amazing!
Interesting.
Which is weird.
You're so
Very
fast.
confusing. Sorry, I took Go Fast.
I would love to take Go Fast, but
Let me chill my passive out. Let me go slow for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I have a one of my skills is Go Fast, and then when I put on my lightning, I go fast. So I just go super and just zoom.
Calm down, Team Rocket Ship.
Yeah, not wrong. Anyway, so he's great, which is, again, very confusing, deeply weird. But, like, I get over it, because he's good at it. But, anyway, shitty CW shows should not have better Lex Luthors.
Right? Like,
multi-million-dollar movie.
You can afford someone great. Like,
but you got fucking the guy from Zombieland.
Right. But like,
I will take
like,
who I'm not saying is a bad movie or a bad actor, but if you were like, yeah, you know, we need somebody to play, like, we need somebody to play Lex fucking Luthor, he might be the very bottom of my list.
Right. But like,
no, he would not. I think slightly below him would be what Rich Man's version of him, Michael Cera.
Oh God.
Like both terrible choices, heinous choices.
It's over there by those stones.
Then someone stand on that spot. I can't wait to see what comes through the
All right, so when we do that, once we figure out what's going here, I'm gonna explain more of why I hate this movie.
Where's the spot?
This is exciting. I can't wait to see what comes out of the cave.
When we stand on the sacred spot, probably
He said it was by those stones. And I'm just
over here.
Yeah. Oh, these stones.
I did it. It's they're here now. We gotta get on this. So anyway, like when you start with our main villain is Jesse Eisenberg playing the smartest man in the world, I'm already like, bad.
You're already stretching my incredulity.
Yeah, I'm already fucked. Fucking. There's that bit where Batman's like, if there's even a 1% chance, like a 0.1% chance he becomes evil, we have to treat it as a complete certainty.
Right.
And I'm like, is that how math works? Like even a little bit. Also racist. I don't know how it's racist, but it definitely is somehow.
Oh, it's prejudiced against Kryptonians.
Yeah, who, I mean, here's the other thing. Like, they try to do all that shit in the movies where they're like manly men Kryptonians, and like the CW changed their fucking Supergirl intro when the whole refugee crisis shit was going down. I mean, I know it still is, but now we have a pandemic, so.
Right.
You know. When all that was going down, they aggressively changed their intro to, I am Kara Zor-El and I am a refugee.
Holy
so,
shit.
like, respect on that. Also, it's got a lot of lesbians.
Beautiful.
So that helps. But yeah, so, like, comparing the two is painful.
But, like, I see what they were going for. They want to turn Lex Luthor into this, like, weird tech bro, and...
No, they didn't. They wanted to turn Lex Luthor into the Joker.
Oh, no.
That's what was happening. They were like, oh, we're gonna do a Joker. He's gonna be weird and quirky, which he is. And I'm like, no.
No, that's not what Lex is.
Did you read the Wikipedia article?
Right, like, I don't even need you to read the comics. Just read, like, the cliff notes on Lex Luthor.
Please, God, read a Wikipedia article I said about also the Marvel movies. It's fine.
Like, even, like, the Christopher Reeve Lex Luthor is, like, still an astonishingly accomplished criminal, despite being campy and silly.
Take a look
Yeah,
at this,
they were like, we're gonna make him a tech bro, and I was like, yeah, but that... This isn't that, either.
Right.
This should prove that the false
This
god
is just
eating
the
offerings
Joker,
we
but
sent.
you called him Lex
But the
Luthor.
false god will keep coming.
Like,
If we don't give it
I
the
could
offerings,
imagine,
it'll come to us
like,
for its own.
an upright,
Won't come alone.
nerdy looking, like, master of public relations tech bro Lex Luthor,
Yeah.
who's just, like, harvesting all of the data for nefarious means, and you're like, oh geez, what are we gonna do about this asshole? But that
We
is
just
not
don't know.
what happens.
No. That's the problem. It's not at all what happens. Now, I should, like, here's a thing that happens in the movie that you may or may not have seen. He fucking, so...
I know about the piss.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing I'm about to say. Does that seem like a Lex Luthor thing in any way, shape, or form?
No, never.
Nothing about that screams Lex Luthor. That's the least Lex Luthor thing I've ever fucking heard. But you know who would do that? That's a Joker thing.
But that's definitely a Joker thing. It is definitely...
Like an edgy Joker thing. Like an edgy Jared Leto Joker thing.
Right. Which they were all a pawns at that time.
Yeah, okay, we can teleport back to the other corner of the map if you want. Mountains Trail?
Just a moment, depositing materials. I'm ready to go.
Mountain's Tail. I'm sorry, Mountain's Tail.
Mountain's Tail.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, that was the moment of... Here's the thing. CW Lex Luthor is constantly like, I've come up with this bullshit, crazy, too many moving parts plan. I'm like, okay, yeah, checks out.
Beautiful.
But when your movie plan, like, one, it's super stupid. It's super stupid and it doesn't make any fucking sense. But also, like, when it involves a jar of piss, I'm like,
I'm out.
no. Stop. Make this stop happening.
Please make this stop.
It's really quite terrible. Like, I cannot stress enough that it's a very bad film. And whatever things they thought they might be able to do are completely fucking destroyed by what they did.
They failed. Also,
Yeah, it's
stop giving
quite
Batman guns. Just fucking knock it off.
Yeah, one, no guns for Batman. Two, where's Robin?
Right?
I swear to God, just put Robin in there. Where are his children? Birds of Prey was great, anyway. So that's there.
Right. At least we got that
That's-
going on.
Gara's waiting for us in the village.
Here's the thing. DC has made some great comic book movies, but they are not the ones that people want them to be.
Right.
You have seen the bones
Like,
of our offerings. They were not
it's
taken
wild.
to paradise. They were eaten.
They got
No offering. The false god will come here to eat us all. We will not worship an unworthy.
Yeah, anyway, the good ones are Shazam, which is an amazing film,
Right, strangely enough.
and Birds of Prey. Both fantastic. We don't need any more, like, I'm good. Please don't make another fucking... I swear to God, if I have to look at Henry Cavill's fucking shitty I hate him. I don't like him. I do not like that man. In this household, that man's nickname is Rock with Cape. Because that is his acting ability.
That's him.
It's a rock and a cape, and that's all it is. Which actually we stole from Thor in the beginning 2 movies when he sucked, but then like he redeemed himself.
Right. Then he
So
started
now
getting goofy with it.
Right. Also, we knew Chris Hemsworth was not like that, so
Right.
just the whole thing, just Henry Cavill as a human got to like, not as even just like that character, just like he's bad. I don't know if he's been in anything good, but I haven't seen it yet. Fucking Superman was bad, other Superman was bad, the Justice League movie was bad. Just get off Superman's penis.
Stop with
Why?
the weird Jesus metaphors.
One, right, exactly, he's Jewish. Everybody knows that. Not Jesus. Well, I mean, yes, Jesus, but in this case, like, fucking, he is a literal metaphor for the Jewish diaspora, so it's
Right.
really uncomfortable. I'm like, oh yeah, that's
Right,
like,
because wasn't he
leaving
created
Krypton.
by a Jewish
He was-
person?
Okay, all superhero comics were created by Jews.
Makes sense.
Like,
I can dig
I
it.
need you to understand that, like Stan Lee, Jewish. I know Lee doesn't sound Jewish. It's not his real last name.
Goddamn.
Yeah. So, yep. Just heads up. All comic book characters were created by Jewish kids from Brooklyn, essentially.
And, like-
or New York.
I'm just thinking.
Captain America is Jewish kids. Superman, Jewish kids. Fucking literally all of them.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, oh Jesus, we got some dead Grawl.
Yeah, this fucking Norn's trying to fucking me up, but it's okay. We're handling it.
Right. Handle it. So I was just thinking, like, so if like Superman, the Nazis appropriated Nietzsche's Übermensch idea and started running with it, and then here comes this Jewish guy who makes a superhero named Superman to take it back.
Yeah, literally, they were like,
Fuck.
all right, fuck all of you. Yeah, that's why,
Sorry,
like,
Gara.
have you heard the
false
famous
god,
thing about Captain
the sons of
America
Stromberg.
punching Nazis on the cover?
They were stronger.
Yes.
So many.
Well, I
They-
know that he punched Nazis, but tell me more.
Homes destroyed.
All right,
That
so
was
here's
no
how this
god,
went.
But its fury was just
they-
as bad.
On the
Did you
cover
call
of
it
the first issue
Dragon
of the Captain
Minion?
America comic,
Yes.
they drew him
The dragons
punching
spread out
Hitler in the
claim as much
fucking
material
face.
as they
Yes.
can.
And they're like, this is what we're
We have
doing.
to stop them wherever we find them.
Before
That's what the
America
Priory
was in
sent
World
us
War
here.
II.
If we don't
Oh,
stand
I
together,
didn't know that.
This
Just-
was hardcore. They were going fucking hard.
We owe you
Right,
a
they were
great
like, this is America,
ready to
this is
fight
what you
these
should be
dragons.
doing, this guy's an
Right.
asshole, just punch him in
I
the
will
face.
stand with
So
you. Until then, we must find
literally,
a new home.
that's why when people, when
Maybe
like
even a new
fucking
god.
like Nazis
If we
are like
cannot find
comics,
a
I'm like,
worthy god,
go away. Those
will
are for
worship
us.
no
Like
god
we
at
made
all.
those.
Like, you can't have this.
Definitely
You
learning.
just
Yeah.
When the
cannot.
time comes,
You can't do
we'll be
that.
glad to have you.
And, you know, ever
Also,
since
like-
they've done their
Farewell,
best
Sean.
to try to make comics edgier and edgier and edgier.
Yeah, there's, I don't know if you heard the thing about Captain America Hail Hydra thing?
I did know that happened, but now that you bring up
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
like how he is this sort of how he was created by Jewish people.
Were mad. It wasn't because it happened. They were like, yeah, that
It wasn't
not ideal.
It wasn't just because it was dumb.
Which it was.
Right. It's because it was legitimately just fucking hurtful.
It was very quite offensive. Yes. Yeah. All right. We're gonna leave this instance. Okay. Yeah. No, it was not great. There was a number of not greatness. Oh, I guess that's it for the story.
Well then.
All right. We fought the girl. We fucking converted the girl to atheism.
I think that's only a temporary reprieve, my dear.
So you know what? I'm taking it. taking it.
Oh yeah, every little bit counts.
So now we're just gonna fuck around on this map, and I'm gonna talk about the history of comics, I guess.
Sweet. Okay, what is a revive orb, and what do I do with it?
Don't keep it.
Okay.
So a revive orb revives you instead of having to go to a waypoint. It revives you where you are.
Okay.
It's very useful if you get into a situation where you're like, wow, I am so deep into whatever bullshit I'm into right now.
Right. I
And
can't
this
afford
fucker-
to give up now.
Yeah. There are some maps, like especially later on in the game, you'll find a couple of maps that have like fucking 2 waypoints on the whole goddamn map. And you're like, this is awful. So like if you're neck deep in something, or like there were a couple that I've dealt with, like I pulled the revive orb because I died like 2 feet away from like some very difficult to get to thing that I needed. Like, you know, keep them for that. Just hang on to them.
Got it.
Put them in the bank if you need to.
I'm about to say,
like,
my inventory has 10 available slots. Everything else is just filled with shit I can't like sell or compress.
if they're shitty, if it's stuff that's shitty, like gear.
No, it's all I break down all my gear. It's just boosters and there are some trophies in here.
Yeah,
but I got some like flaming ram blueprints, and I don't know what the fuck to do with those.
You don't. Are you ever gonna play like weird things? Okay. Don't. You can get rid of those.
Okay.
Just delete those. I'm just gonna tell you right now to delete those because I don't see you getting into World to World or World v World.
Absolutely not.
Okay. I wonder if I can throw this bottle.
I also got 5 mystic forge stones.
Those keep. You might need those later.
Also, I have this unidentified lodestone that I still don't have anything to do.
What is it? What is it?
If I bring it to Ella McKay in Lion's Arch.
Just hang on to that.
Okay.
That's late game stuff. You don't need that right now.
Got it. Well, I got it like from one of the first enemies I defeated, and I was like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?"
Yeah, just that's one of those ones you just hang on to. Tell you when like stuff appears.
What the fuck is Lion's Arch? Also, why didn't you tell me there was a statue of a giant crawdad?
I mean, oh, you mean in Lion's Arch?
Yes.
The lobster?
Yes.
There's like a great little bit with a tour guide where they're like, oh, now we have this lobster statue. I fucking guess. I'm like, okay, fair. It is stupid as balls, and I do love it. I don't know why there's a lobster. You just accept it.
Understood.
Yeah. Anyway, the Jesus thing is legitimately uncomfortable for me personally, because they're like, he is Jesus, and I'm like, he's Jewish.
He's actually Jewish.
He's actually like he's a metaphor for Judaism. So when you make him Jesus-y, it's kind of uncomfortable.
Right, because they want him to die. They want him to die so bad, and like that's not the point. Like,
I need you to understand that I'm not big on that.
Like, Superman is one of fiction's greatest refugees.
Not dyers.
Right. Like, dying is one of the things.
Dying is like a thing that he like famously is not there for. Anyway, I legitimately do recommend the Supergirl show if you would like. Also, Clark Kent appears in the Supergirl show, and she makes fun of him every fucking time.
Is he like played by Henry Cavill or no?
No, different guy. He's played by, oh god, I forget him. I don't know anybody's names. Full disclosure.
Same.
I'm not great.
I'm right there with you.
Names. I also can't tell white men apart, apparently.
All you people look the same.
Pat's always making fun of me because I can't fucking tell white people apart. So that's not great. But yeah, I mean, it's a complicated thing, but yeah, no, like he turns up and like Supergirl is constantly like, this is my shitty nerdy cousin. Like, what a geek! Look at this geeky little face. And he's like,
nerd.
And she's like, I don't care who you are. So that's, you know, an ideal cousin relationship.
Right. I don't care who you are. I'm just gonna keep shouting nerd until you go away.
Yeah, fair. That's how I act with my cousins, certainly.
Yep. I mean, that's how my cousin acts with me.
Yeah, you've never acted like that with anybody in your entire fucking life.
Never.
Because you don't understand that. Also, you don't understand the difference between second cousin and nephew. That was really funny.
Nope.
Still laughing at that. My nephew, no, you don't have, you're an only child, bud.
Right, you can't have any nephews.
I was like, I can't have this conversation until we address this.
I gotta fix this shit. This shit's too broken.
Like, okay, we gotta talk about this before we move on. We need to discuss the fact that there's a word and you don't understand it.
What? I understand all the words. I have the best words.
I have never heard a bigger lie told in my entire life. And I listen to Donald Trump like on a fucking daily basis, unfortunately.
Same.
Yeah, that gets that really fast.
Yep.
But yeah, so fucking Endgame is a bad movie. And also the other one.
Oh, I haven't even seen Endgame.
Oh, really?
Nope.
That's kind of impressive. How did you manage that?
I was too busy watching Sorry to Bother You. Also, going to a movie theater requires me to go outside.
There it is. There it is. I was gonna say, you can see more than one movie. Endgame was in theaters for like fucking ever. It would not die.
Well, it's now the biggest movie ever.
Yeah, only because they brought it back. That's fucking lies. Let's talk about fucking lies.
Oh, tell me about this lie. Spill the tea.
Yeah, so anyway, they brought it back. The only way they got to that was by taking it, like it was out of theaters because everybody was done, and then they were like, okay, we're releasing a special edition.
Oh my god.
We're releasing it in theaters, and that's how they got it. Do you know how much more stuff that special edition had in it? Guess the number of minutes.
I'm gonna go with 7.
Very close. It was 6.
Holy shit! Holy fucking
I'm like 90% sure that's correct, because I heard it and hated it, and then I stopped hearing about it, full disclosure. So I couldn't have that off by a minute or two, but it was not more than 10. I know that. So,
damn.
that's how they got that. It's lies.
Beautiful.
Anyway, fucking the Jonas Brothers are bad people. I know that's not their name. I just can't remember it right now.
I know that's not their name, but I'm gonna keep calling it
And
that.
also, I don't care enough about them, or more importantly, the Jonas Brothers. I don't know enough about either one of these fucking people.
Fair.
I do know that they made that other movie right after the guy from Black Panther that was like about fucking cops and how I don't know. They made a weird cop movie afterwards that looked uncomfortable.
Is it time for some more Oscar bait?
Oh yeah, it was absolutely. I mean, they won an Oscar so bad. Like, honestly, my favorite thing is that fucking like Black Panther is the only one that ever got like a bunch of awards, that warms my heart that those fuckers didn't get any fucking shit. They were like, we've made this edgy movie, and everybody was like, yeah, no. Here's the thing about Endgame. You could shave, I'm not even kidding, the first 45 minutes straight, you could just take it off, and it would not affect the movie at all.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's 3 hours long, and you don't need the first 45 minutes of it minimum.
Because I know there's like a bunch of... oh, I gotta get that cabbage.
I saw that cabbage, and I was like, oh, there's nothing he wants more than that cabbage.
I want it!
Alright, anyway, what were you saying before you got distracted?
Because I know there's a bunch of time travel bullshit that it starts it off.
Oh,
and
it's
then
so bad. Here's the thing. I don't like time travel.
Right.
No, I do. I love time travel, but I'm very picky about my time travel because I feel like you need a plan. I'm not saying you need like the right way to do time travel. Obviously, there's no right way to do time travel.
Right, take your
But
pick.
in your movie, you need to have made a choice about how time travel works.
Right, you need to pick and
And
commit.
you need to stick to it. You only have 3 fucking choices. Here are your 3 choices. Paradoxes, set timelines, or there's a third one. Or string theory.
Oh.
Those are your 3 options.
So I know the paradox one where you can change the past, and then there's no paradoxes, which means you can't change the past. You've already done it. What's this string theory one you're talking about?
String theory is every time you change the past, you create a new timeline.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so you've got those essentially go Back to the Future, Doctor Who, or Star Trek. Star Trek does string theory.
Right, because the Star Trek, the new series is like, I went back in time, I've changed everything, things are different now.
Yeah, we should go away from them. Okay, just checking. I mostly mean just like Star Trek uses multiple universes. Honestly, Marvel uses multiple universes, and so does DC. For a little while too. But then they decided not to. So here's the thing about Endgame. You know what their time travel is? Whatever the fuck we say it is, that's what it is.
No.
So that's the reason. Remember how much I hated Looper?
Right.
Which, again, I'm not saying is a good movie in any way, shape, or form. Looper also had that issue.
Right.
It had paradoxes, but the issue with the paradoxes was that they were too paradoxical.
Right. They ended up going too far.
Yeah, they just didn't, like, the paradoxes didn't make any fucking sense. Like, again, Back to the Future, you're like, okay, if his parents don't get together, he doesn't exist, and he starts to disappear, and okay, that checks out, and then none of this happens, and it's fine.
Right, none of this happens, and what happens after none of this happens? That's a very good question, but
We don't talk about it because this is Back to the Future.
Right,
like,
this is Back to the
we're not
Future.
going that far.
This is Back to the Future, and that's not gonna happen, so shut the fuck up.
The issue with paradoxes is you have that issue, that exact thing where you're like, okay, we can't do that. Like, we can't talk about it. If you get too deep into the paradoxes, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Right.
Which is fine. Like, you just can't, you shouldn't use that for your time travel movie, or for your time travel, like, thing, if the science of the time travel is going to be at all important.
Right.
Do not use it. How does fucking Back to the Future works? Nobody gives a single goddamn shit. All I care about is, like, all I care about in terms of the science is it's fucking 1980. It's the 80s.
But
like, we're done.
you gotta hit 88 miles per hour with the time machine
Which somehow is also a DeLorean, which is still fucking a wild choice that they made.
To kickstart the flux capacitor.
Yep. You know what that is? That's great. That makes no fucking sense, and nor do they expect it to. And that's the important thing. Nor do they expect it to. They know what they are.
Right.
They're like, it's not, how does this time travel work? None ya. It's fucking none ya business.
But also,
you're like, okay,
they eschew all that in the story. They're like, how did he invent this? It just came to him when he hit his head. It just
like,
popped
great.
in there, and you're like,
Nailed it.
okay. So like, it's not even based in any pseudoscience or science. It's based in fucking nothing. It's a miracle.
Yeah, there's no science in that movie, which is great. That's fine. But
Right.
here's the thing: if there's no science in it, I'm like, you nailed it. Good work.
Right. If there's no science in it, there's nothing to critique.
Now here's the thing: if they had just done the Doctor Strange time shit and been like, we go back in time and things are weird, I'm like, okay, that seems fine with me. That's magic.
Right. It's
If
magic.
they were the paradox, no, it is not magic. It is a scientific thing that they use to go back in time.
Right. Because I
They
know they
also-
build a time machine.
Yeah. More importantly, they try to explain it to you.
No.
So-
You have an Infinity Stone that just does the thing. Shut the fuck up.
Now, I should know. Here is what their time travel is. We can do whatever we want in the past, and the present will not be affected even if it changes history. The present stays the same. But no, it's not string theory.
I was about to say, that sounds like classic string theory.
What they should have done was be like, okay, we're creating an alternate reality. But then later, they're specifically like it's not an alternate reality because they change history, and then at the end of the movie, Steve Rogers lives his whole life and then comes back, and so it's clearly the same reality. Yeah, the time travel is bad. And like, again, I love time travel, which is part of why this is important to me, but more importantly, I'm not even talking about it from a time travel standpoint. I'm talking about this from a fucking just literary things that don't make sense, like your story standpoint.
Right.
I don't need your time travel to be scientifically accurate.
Right.
I watched Doctor Who.
Right. That's some continuity chasing bullshit.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
I don't need it to be accurate. What I need is for you to give me an explanation that makes enough sense. It came to me in a fucking dream when I hit my head. Nailed it.
Boom.
Great.
Wow, that's
Doc-
pretty wild. And we already know that Doc Brown's, we know that he's an inventor, and we know that like a lot of his inventions work. So we're like, well,
So we're
I mean,
like, okay, yeah, that checks out. And you know what? Also, I'm not expected to take it particularly seriously.
Right.
It's fucking Back to the Future. I'm here to watch Michael J. Fox try to not fuck his mom.
right, desperately
Try
trying not to
so
fuck his
hard
mom.
not to fucking, please, mom, stop. No. You know. So, like, I'm not here to, like, critique, because it makes sense. The story creates rules, and it follows those rules.
That's all you have
Those
to
rules are
do.
based on fucking nothing science, but I
Right.
don't give a single shit. They use a DeLorean to travel time. I'm not expecting much.
You know, like they never did explain how, like,
Nope.
like.
Unexplained.
Like, they never explained how Doc Brown souped up that DeLorean. It's just like, no,
It
it's the
does
fucking
not make any
DeLorean.
sense.
No.
Now, I should know. I probably could fucking phone a friend on this, because Pat is in the other room watching a movie, and there is, like, probably a 40% chance he is watching Back to the Future right now. Because he fucking loves Back to the Future.
It's good. It's a good movie.
No, it's really good. It's a great series. I don't hate on it. Also, you know what awful thing he told me? Quick sidebar. You know what awful fucking thing he told me today that I hate?
Hit me.
Or yesterday. Back to the Future 3 came out 30 years ago.
Yes.
1990 was 30 years ago. When somebody says 20 years ago, do you know what year I think they're talking about?
What year?
1980. 1980 was 20 years ago. No, that's wrong. It was 40 years ago. But in my head, that
Right.
was 20 years ago.
Oh, man.
It will be the year 2000 until I die. Like, this is it. This is the end for me. This is important. But So that's my whole point. Anyway, the point is, like, no, I'm not expecting Back to the Future to make a shitload of sense. Because it's Back to the fucking future.
Right.
But also, they're like, okay, if you go back in the future and you change shit, it will change the future. I'm like, great, God, or if you go back in time and change things, the future will change, and you might disappear. I'm like, okay, got it.
Got it.
From a literary standpoint, I understand the rules we are working with. And never at any point are they like, oh, except if you do this, then it'll be exactly the same. That one, you know, that one's fine. If you do this, it's okay. No.
Right, no.
They're like, if you change the past, it will change.
If
like,
you
that
fuck
is-
with things too much.
Yes. Shit will change and your arm will disappear while you're trying to fucking...
Play Johnny Be Good.
You play Johnny Be Good in your fucking mom's prom. It's all like... Exactly, but like also shit like that happens. Like, again, we're not expected to take this particularly seriously. I'm gonna see if we can jump off this cliff.
This might be a little too heavy for you, but your kids are gonna love it. Like, fucking
It's
brilliant.
so funny. It's so fucking funny.
But-
It's gold. It's gold.
But like that was
But-
the whole time travel. Your rules need to make sense. That's the same problem with like The Last Jedi.
I recommend jumping down towards me. You can kind of step your way down
Sounds good.
instead of just fucking dying.
Instead of fucking eating shit. But
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like why? So like hyperspace can now be weaponized to break things. Whoa, hold on.
No, here's the thing. I will let that one pass. That's the only one I will let pass. But I will let that one pass. Do you know why I will let that one pass?
Because it was the best scene in the movie.
It's the best fucking part in the movie. Just visually, it's the best part of the film.
So
I'm like,
good.
okay, whatever you want to do. Fucking Laura Dern can do whatever the fuck she wants. Now, here's the issue, and I think this comes back to the same issue. We gotta go up this way to get to that vista. No, we gotta go up the other side. Okay,
Oh.
I remember this. So this is what here's the issue with that. So, in The Last Jedi, another movie I fucking hate. I'm so glad we get to use this time to just discuss movies I despise.
Delightful.
So here's the issue with that particular movie. So all they tell you is they can track us through hyperspace now.
Right.
They don't tell you how.
Right.
It wasn't a thing we could do, but we can do it now. Okay. Not ideal. Not an ideal way to tell somebody something.
Right.
But-
Not a great way to introduce that.
So, when you saw that, what was your first thought?
My first thought was, could they have any justification for this instead of none at all?
Oh, actually, here's the thing. Because they don't actually say they can track us through hyperspace. They say they are somehow they're tracking us even though we went into hyperspace.
Okay.
You know what my first fucking thought was?
What?
Spies.
Oh! So then you were like, oh shit, Haldo's acting so weird because she's
So
fucking in on
weird,
it.
and she's weird for zero fucking reason. Let's go save this guy from himself.
Agreed. He's
Yeah,
level
there is
20?
no reason. So, oh god, buddy. Oh, buddy, don't be here.
Booby, you're a little out of your depth, but we're gonna be friends.
Okay, cool, we got you. Sorry, I'm trying to find a way up this thing, and I'm confused. I think we might have to go behind this head. Anyway, so the point is, so I was like, oh, it could be spies. Maybe they have this technology, but nobody has mentioned this technology at any point.
Right, they didn't say, oh man, they've developed a thingy. No, they're just saying,
Right.
it's happening.
Like, they are doing this. They don't, now I will say, in my memory, they said it outright, but that's actually not true. I had to go back and rewatch it, unfortunately, and they don't actually say it. Which is important in a way. Fuck, how do I do that? How do I get up? I know we have to go up this side and jump onto the other side. I know that's accurate. But how? How do we do
That's a
this?
very good question.
Hold on.
Do we have to...
Let's go round the... Fuck.
I was about to say, do we
Jesus.
have to get on the dude's lodge?
I mean, we might, but I don't know how we would get from there to the top. You see where the fist is?
Yeah. Well, we can go over this this mountain. If we can get on top of the lodge, we might be able to get on top of the mountain.
That's fair. Let's try that. So anyway, I was like, okay, it could very well be spies. They immediately introduce a new character who refuses to tell anybody anything.
Right! Like, this is prime spy shit.
Cool. That's awesome. Laura Dern being evil, I'm down. Because, you know, it's Laura Dern. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
I do
I'm like,
not
right.
believe we are going to be able to climb this mountain from this side.
Yeah, I'm going with a solid no. Let's keep circling the mountain.
Sounds good.
I will remember how to do this eventually. So, yeah. So anyway, that immediately happens. And you know what? The other thing is?
Hit me with the other thing.
Since they don't give you any single piece of information as to why you should trust her, and also because they put Carrie Fisher's daughter on Poe's side, and you're like, I trust her with my life implicitly.
Right.
I'm like, Poe seems right. Poe seems to be in the right here. So, and then later when they're like, no, Poe is evil, and also like for some reason now is like a really dramatic fucking Latino stereotype.
Right,
you know,
because before
happens.
he was just an ace
He's
pilot.
not like that. He's an ace pilot, and then he like is crazy. So anyway.
Right, and now he's calling shots, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Very confusing.
How much has the chain of command broken down since I was paying attention?
Right, and more importantly, like, yeah. So you know, many things are going wrong in this movie already. So I'm like, Laura Dern's prob's evil because she's turned up for no reason. She hasn't given me any justification for not telling anyone her fucking plan, even though when you watch it, and I have done so twice, specifically with this in mind, there is no reason for her not to tell
There's
you.
no reason.
There's no justification for her keeping it secret. So anyway, I'm like, Laura Dern's fucking evil. And I'm on Poe's side about it because, you know, it's Poe, and I trust him because he's trustworthy in the previous movie.
Right, I have an entire movie worth of character development telling me that, oh, this guy's a cool guy.
Yeah, right. So, oh shit, I need to do this. I put it here. I build a snowman. Build a fucking snowman, and then it's scary. So yeah, anyway, so that doesn't make any fucking sense. And that is what we call bad writing. See, that's the issue there, because they wrote it so poorly that you're like, I trust Poe already. I have no reason not to trust Poe, so I'm on Poe's fucking side.
Right.
And like, it doesn't work at all. And that's the same issue that we were talking about earlier that I kind of forgot, but we definitely, about Tony Stark. That's the same issue they have with Tony Stark. In Marvel, because like we're there too invested in Tony to be like, this is a bad plan.
Right.
So it's sort of the opposite issue. They're not good enough writers to understand that Tony Stark is not a good planner.
Right.
So then you're like, why are we listening to Tony? And there's no fucking justification for it.
Right, why are we listening to this asshole?
The answer is because the narrative says we should, which is the same reason that we're not listening to Poe, because the narrative is saying we shouldn't. And as we all know, just telling your audience something is bad writing. There's like a whole stupid thing every literature professor you ever have will say.
Right.
About it.
About how you shouldn't do that.
I swear to God, if one more fucking, like, I took one writing class in high school and that's it person tells me that I need to show, don't tell, I will come to their house and kill them. Because they don't understand what it means. But I'm just saying that if you're relying on your narrative to tell me something that your characters are not telling me, like if your narrative and your characters are telling me two completely different things, that's a real problem.
Right, something has gone wrong. You need to go back and fix this.
Yeah, and so that is why both Last Jedi and Endgame are better. And Infinity War, which is okay, except it's not a full movie, and they tried to bill it to me as though it was a full fucking movie, and it's not.
It is not complete, no.
Yeah, so that was bullshit. And also, I just don't like it. I don't think it's good. So that's funsies, too. Yeah, so... Anyway, I... Just make another Birds of Prey. Like, why must we keep making these movies for boys?
Right.
Make more Birds of Prey, and all the dudes need to just get on board with it.
Well, like, I'm not even sure these boys want these movies for boys, because, like, I'm out.
Yeah, but I think part of the issue is that, like, there is a definite thing where dudes will be like, yeah, you know, it's a Marvel, gonna go with it. And you're like, no, don't let them get away with it.
No.
Because they will.
Gamers
like, if you
are
let
under
them,
attack.
If you let the fuckers get away with making bad movies just because it's a Marvel movie and you just want a Marvel movie, they're gonna keep making bad movies. Like, I know this because I've been complaining about the way women are portrayed in films for forever, and everybody's like, don't you want just a girl movie? And I'm like, no.
No.
I want a good one.
I just want a good one.
I want a decent film, please and thank you. Apparently, this is hard for people to understand.
Oh, what the fuck? I picked up some armor. It didn't show that I was carrying it, and then I accidentally dropped it. Thanks,
Nailed
Guild
it.
Wars.
Look, it's not a new game, guys. I've been having this crazy glitch where sometimes in story missions, it'll kick me out. It's something to do with like my Wi-Fi. It like doesn't download. I'm trying to figure it out. But it is like a Guild Wars specific issue. Where like if I'm in a story mission and there's a cutscene, sometimes after the cutscene, it just like it's like we don't know where the internet went because it didn't load the stuff that comes after the cutscene.
Oh, Jesus.
And then it kicks me out, and I need you to understand that the final mission of this game is very long, and I've done it twice in the last week, and each time I had to do it another time because it kicked me out halfway through. It is such a long mission. And you're just like, oh my god, okay, I have to do a raw again. This sucks super balls. Oh, it's finally warm out. It's been cold all day. Now it's warm.
Oh, man.
Shorts.
Now I'm chilly.
It's been really, really chilly all day long.
Nope, you cannot go up this hill. It's a downhill only.
We... fuck. How do we get there?
Well,
We're gonna keep circling.
I'm about to say, if we go this way around, there's another waypoint.
This can't be right. Like, I know this is wrong. But...
Oh, yeah. But at this
too
point, Zoe, once again, we have gone too far. We can't give up now.
It's okay. We'll just do some other shit. Whatever. Yeah. No. Anyway, so that's what I hate. What do you hate? I feel like I've talked about many things I hate. I think it's only fair that I allow you to speak about things that you also hate.
What do I hate?
Oh, there's a thing up here.
Oh. Well, so I went digging through my email and I found evidence and proof that there is mandatory masking at the hospital I work at right now.
Nice.
So
suck it. Are you gonna use that to your advantage?
I sent that to.
I think we should go back around and go at this from the top.
Agreed.
I think that might be the best choice.
I sent that to my boss and I was like, oh hey, we could get in serious trouble if they figure out what's going on down here.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. Now, I will say, you did tell me about this, and I was like, how do you not have mandatory masking at the hospital?
Yeah, I know.
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, like, I don't know when it switched to mandatory, but, like, I will admit, when it did begin, it was like, oh, you don't have to. We're just suggesting that you do it.
That's how it was here, and then, like, it was, like, May 6th, we got, like, a statewide mandatory order.
Yeah.
So, like, they did change their ideas occasionally.
So it did change, and I just forwarded that, and I was like, oh, guys. And then if that doesn't work, I'll go over his helmet.
Good call. Sometimes you just gotta, like, tell a dude to fuck himself, honestly.
I just need to figure out who the fuck in my workplace is the representative of HR.
I can't believe you don't know your HR person. I mean, I don't know, but I don't have anyone in my use HR. I just call the HR people.
Right, but like I don't have a number. I don't have an email address. I don't have anything. And
Did you get like an employee packet
I
when you started?
did.
It's 100% likely it's in there.
I don't remember where it is, but I do remember that I kept it because I was like, man, when am I ever gonna need this? Well, I should keep it just in case.
This is the moment when you're like,
this is the case.
Yeah, you're like, oh fuck, I need it. There it is. I just want to get
this point of interest.
Yeah, I know this because as like I'm not the boss lady, but I have fucking in charge things at work. So whenever somebody's like, what's going on? And I'm like, all right, here's the thing. You can come to management, but if you have a problem with us, it's in your fucking handbook. And they're like, oh shit! And I'm like, yeah, I have an extra if you need it. Like, my boss wants to kill me because people are like, can I take, like, I haven't taken my break today. I'm like, take your break, take it now.
Right,
like, I'm like, don't work through your breaks. And they're like, well, it's okay. And I'm like, no, you're 20, you're stupid.
Right,
and Cam's like, they don't have to. I'm like, Cam, they do. I'm like, I will fucking force you to take your 10-minute paid break. Like, I will do it.
10-minute, 15-minute, I don't give a fuck. Sit the fuck down.
Yeah, we get, you know, it is weird. The last place I worked, we had one 15-minute every 8 hours. One 15 and one half. One paid 15 and one unpaid half. But now I'm at a place where we get two 10-minute unpaid, or two paid 10-minute breaks instead of 115. And I'm like, technically this is better, but I will never remember to take that second one.
Right. I mean, that's probably what they're banking on, but you know, whatever.
Which is fine. I usually always take my first 10 because I'm like, I'm hungry. It's mid-morning and I ate lunch. I ate breakfast, but now I'm starving. And if you guys don't let me eat, I will destroy you.
Right. Someone will die, and it will be your fault for having deprived me of the mortal sustenance that keeps my anger in check.
For real. Sometimes I eat on the floor. They're like, you know you're not supposed to do that. And I'm like, what are you gonna do? You gonna fucking fire me? Come on.
Fuck off.
I'm
eating an apple, and I'm chatting with this customer. Fuck you.
Sometimes I go upstairs in the mall and I get food from Dunkin' Donuts and then I sit behind the counter at work next to the cashier and I talk to the cashier and I eat my egg sandwich. And they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't want to walk all the way to the back. Also, our break room is like the temperature of the Antarctic.
I'm about to say, it's probably
something
frigid.
is very wrong with the temperature in the entire store. The store, 3,000 degrees. Our back room, plasma surface of the sun. But our break room, the coldest place I've ever been in my life. It is not a big store. None of it makes sense. Anyway, it's awful. So, yeah, my boss does not necessarily love that I do this, but also he's 20, what's he gonna do?
What's he gonna do about it?
Also, he like agrees with me. He's like, okay, so I'm not supposed to tell you this, but fair.
This is against the rules, but it's a pointless and stupid rule that doesn't really help or hurt anyone's anything.
Yeah, also, like, I'm one of the few people who, like, I will work up until the second I leave, so...
Right.
Occasionally, I will, like, walk by on my day off and tell them to do things. I'm like, hey, so the mannequin in the window, I see you sold the jacket off of it. You really need to please replace it. It looks sad.
Right. This thing looks sad as fuck. You need to put another jacket on it. It looks naked.
I came in on a Saturday once and happened to see some of my coworkers trying to redress a mannequin, and I was like, I was like, stop. And just like did it for them. And they're like, you're not getting paid. And I'm like, I can't watch you do this. It hurts me.
My payment
so
is not having to watch you suffer through this.
It's not right. I was like, I'm dying. I don't want to have to fix this on Monday.
Cringe.
Like, I need you to do this right. And it's fine. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not expecting. Dressing mannequins is hell. We should go into this thing. Let's go into the mountain.
Let's go to the cave. Let's go on an adventure.
Don't worry, there are spiders here.
Yay!
Yeah, so like, you know, look, dressing a mannequin is the worst thing you'll ever have to do. It's terrible. It's like dressing a larger-than-life adult. Like, okay, imagine if a human toddler was 6 feet tall and made of plastic.
Jesus Christ.
It's the worst. Every part about it is awful. They never fit anything. They have high-heeled feet, even if they're not wearing high heels. So trying to get them into flat sandals, fucking awful. It's just horrible. If you have to put socks on a mannequin and then put shoes on a mannequin, terrible. I understand that my coworkers don't like to do this, and I don't blame them. Like, that's fine. I understand this, and it's okay.
Oh, here's a thing that might tickle your funny bone. I was at the grocery store on Saturday, and I saw an extraordinarily tall guy.
Got it.
And he had a rainbow flag mask over his face, and I looked down, and he was wearing like 6-inch stilettos. And my only thought was, motherfucker, you're already giant. You gotta make yourself even taller.
You have to understand. So, okay, you will enjoy. I may have told you this story. So we should go the other way. We should go behind you. And the reason we should go behind you is because I really want to try to figure out how the fuck to get to this goddamn point. And I don't know where it is, but I'm wondering if maybe it's this way. I don't think it's true, but we're gonna find out. There does seem to be something interesting down here.
One way or another, yes.
I worked with an actress. She must have been 6 foot. No, okay. I never saw her shorter than 6 feet. If she was in bare feet, she was probably 5'10", 5'11". Oh, nope, it's just a rich iron thing.
I will mine it.
I know you will. She wore high heels every fucking time. We had, like, anytime there was an event, she was like, heels. And I was like, and I saw her one day, and like, she was wearing these incredible shoes, and I was like, those things are amazing. They must have been 6 inches. Which put this girl head and shoulders above every dude in the company. Which you don't think is a big deal until, you know, you're a lady and you have to deal with how fucking terrible dudes can get when it comes to tall women.
Right.
Which is a thing.
Oh, it's a thing.
Anyway, so they sucked. Let's gather. So if we're here, we can gather some shit. We're going in the same direction. So, you know, that was a thing. And so I asked her about it, essentially, and she was like, look, here's the deal. I want to wear high heels. Why do I give a fuck what they think? And I'm like, you know what? I respect that. And ever since then, when I see a very tall person wearing very tall heels, I'm like, they want to be taller. I respect that. Have you ever worn high heels?
I have not.
It is an amazing power trip. You're like,
really?
I'm so tall now. Now, I am 5'1". Full disclosure on this one. I am not a large person. I am very, very small. When I put on heels, I am like, yes, I could kill a man. The immediate first thought, I'm like, I could commit a murder. Now, it's not necessarily, I know there's like a whole debate, like, is it feminist or not to wear high heels? Is it okay to like to wear high heels because they were a dude thing? I don't care about this argument. I think that's the correct, yep, that would be it. I don't give a single flying fuck. Why don't I give a flying fuck? Because, honestly, that argument might have validity, but I don't give a shit. I like being tall. I wish I was taller. I play a Norn. I like Norns, dude. My favorite race, and this game came out and I was like, I want to play the tall one. I just want to be really tall. But it will never happen, because I am not. Everyone in my family is teeny tiny.
Gather crystals so the pretty plant
I'm
can
fucked.
help us.
So, circling back around to the point, when you see something like that, what you see is, like, that person's just more powerful than you are. Like,
It's probably
That's all you
jealousy.
that's all you really need to know. That person is just far more powerful than you will ever be.
I was definitely envious of his power level.
Study the past
Yeah, I mean, like,
to survive the future.
also, like, if you're in Maine and you're willing to wear fucking 6-inch heels and a rainbow mask to the store, like, you got some serious balls.
Oh yeah.
I gotta tell you, that place is crap. I know you've got a lot of queer friends, but, like, it's not a good place. It's a bad place. I'm trying this the other way. I'm pretty sure you have to go up and then jump, but maybe we just walked around there for nothing. Oh,
Hey,
we did. We did. It was
oh, no.
completely pointless.
I'm doing an event. Apparently, Scholar Dane needs my help to close the ghost portal.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have opened a fucking ghost portal while I was busy doing platforming.
No, the Skrit opened the ghost portal. The containment crystals are for closing it.
That seems accurate. Alright. I'll come over there and help you. No, I said no mounts, but I'm trying really hard. I have to come fast. Is the portal integrity supposed to go up or down?
I think it's supposed to go up.
Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
I know. I was like, why do we want the portal integrity to go up? I thought we were trying to destroy it.
Maybe it will destroy in a bad way? I don't really understand this. I guess, yeah, maybe it's actually going down, but it works better if it goes up, like visually.
Oh no, a veteran flesh reaver.
Oh shit, a fucking flesh reaver. You better not let it reave our flesh.
I don't know why that's so funny.
I'm just very funny.
Got something?
Give in to greed again, anyway.
Now,
Great.
speaking of movies that were hilariously good,
Clue.
for no reason. Also, yes, true. But so the new fucking Terminator, a movie I didn't think would be at all good. Fantastic, great.
What?
I know, it was wild. It's like all women. Firstly, that's the most important part. Everyone's a girl except Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Perfect. I mean,
So
like,
here's
I
the-
feel like Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 are movies about women. Like, call
Yeah,
me
but-
crazy.
No. Pat and I have had this argument a number of times. Okay, so literally you just walk up this side.
Oh, wow. But, like,
Yeah.
I would totally agree that they've really dropped the ball since the first two.
No, but I'd also argue that, well, they are about women. Sarah Connor is still kind of a plot device. Because it's all about how, like, and they actually address
It's
this
not
in
about
the
how
new
she,
one.
right, she's not valuable. Her
Her-
value
like-
is only as having a kid.
Yeah, exactly. You can do it.
Do you just goat up?
Walk.
I
Walk.
can't walk up. I can't break these
Here.
cuffs.
Apparently not. Yeah. So, like, there's a lot of discussion about, and actually there's discussion about that in the new one. So
Okay.
yeah, like, I understand it. She's, like, it is about her. I would say Terminator 2, she's a much better action hero.
Right.
I can't deny that. But at the end of the day, it's still like, I'm an action hero, so I can protect my child.
Right.
Which is still, like, acceptable lady behavior.
Right. It's the mama bear.
Yeah. Whereas this one is not that at all.
I'm fighting Terminators. Why? Fuck these things.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. There is a whole fighting Terminators fucking sucks. Like, she's in it. It's the same actress.
Yep.
So she's, like, an old lady fighting things is always like a benefit and something I don't think we see enough of. I think that's a real issue in this fucking country.
Because I know they did that with the Halloween movie, and that was fucking great.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Old ladies fighting things, I don't want to hear one more fucking old Logan fucking goddamn bullshit. I don't want any of that. I want only old lady action heroes from here on out.
I teleported to the grapple waypoint to get the Wolf's Lair shrine
yeah,
thingy.
I was gonna say it's either there or the bottom. Cool. Yeah, so yeah, that was great, but more importantly than all, so watching the early Terminator movie is weird because I spend the entire time being like, this man is going to become the governor of California. Watching the new Terminator movie, I determined a whole new level of weirdness. This man was the governor of California. But here's the great part. The best part of the film is when there is a bit where Arnold Schwarzenegger is listing as the Terminator, is listing his good qualities, and completely deadpan in his Arnold Schwarzenegger voice utters the words, "And I am very funny." And I lost my mind.
Holy shit.
It was the greatest thing I've ever seen. I cannot explain to you how great it was.
Oh, fuck.
How do we get in there? Think we have to go... I don't know. Don't know how we get in there.
Huh. That's a very good question.
Because there's a little repair thing.
Right.
I think if we go to the not aware fault where the script were, over on the right-hand side.
Yep. We
in the
can
cave.
get out of that cave and go into the other cave.
Let's see if we can... Actually, I'm thinking we might be able to... Is there a throughway in that cave? Hard to tell. I do not think so. But I'm going to go down here just to explore real quick.
Good call.
Okay, wait a second. Okay. No, that's not right. Okay. But yeah, let's try this. We gotta find this fucking shit. But yeah, no, it's the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen. But yeah, it does bring a whole new weird thing when you're like, oh, there's a scout. Maybe he will tell me. No, he will not tell me because I already discovered everything he's got for me. Yeah, it's hilarious and weird. But yeah, just realizing that Arnold Schwarzenegger was like, I will be Arnold Schwarzenegger. I will become a movie star. I will then become the governor of California. And only after this, I will go back to being a movie star.
Right.
Like, I don't know how to deal with that. That's very confusing to me. It's deeply upsetting.
It's
in a way
it's something we all have to tackle in our own way.
Yeah, I did not do well with it. It's I have some complex emotions about the whole situation. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Movies are important. I like movies. I like them a normal amount. Bo, unlike you, it's okay. I don't base my identity on what movies I like.
What?
I know.
Yeah.
Wild idea that I've got right there.
That's some crazy shit.
I don't know how we get in there, but I think we're not missing anything in there. I think we're actually okay.
Beat some respect into Amir's potential mate.
We should definitely beat some respect into this
veteran potential mate.
I don't know what is fucking happening. There is this lady is maybe gonna marry. I don't think you should marry him.
I'm done with this. Well, I'm glad that's settled. Time to leave. Fine. I'll go stay with my spy.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
So apparently he's the son of Svanir, and he's trying to mack on this very attractive woman. I feel like the only thing that's in there is the Grawl City, and we
Yeah,
can't.
I think we're all set. I think we're good in there.
Okay.
I think we should port south to Gray Road Waypoint. You see that?
Yes. Oh, it's right by the Gray Road. Can't see that.
Look at how that works. Because there's a point of interest down here we missed. Or at least I missed. And then I think the southwestern corner of this map, I think we've missed. But yeah, I don't know. Like, look, I don't necessarily think that basing your identity on movies is or like I don't think basing your identity on enjoying movies is a bad thing.
Right.
I think that basing like your human worth on whether or not that movie is good is bad.
That's bad. You fucked up.
That's not great. Or like, I don't know, you just do it in a weird way sometimes.
I can see that.
You can just be funky about it. Lots of people like movies. Also, that's the other thing, dude. Lots of people like movies. Doesn't make you fucking special.
No, I'm the special movie liker. I know more than the other movie people. That means I'm better than them.
I don't understand you. I need you to understand that, like, sometimes you say words and I'm like, Pat, I don't even know how to respond to that one.
I've got to be the very best.
Sometimes Pat and I play a game that I refer to as Reynolds' hot take of the day. And here's the game. Pat comes home from work and I say, do you want to hear Reynolds' hot take of the day? It's fucking wild.
And he slams his fist on the table and says, yes, gimme.
He would if he was like a less nice human. He's like, okay. He's just, okay. I'm like, here it is. And it's always crazy.
What?
Here's the thing. I appreciate you as a human being. I understand that sometimes you have the hot takes.
I'm working on it.
I think we gotta go this way.
Okay.
So, Pat's got this thing that he refers to as one of those ideas that seems really good until you think about it for like 10 seconds.
That's the trick.
And I feel like that's your thing. I think you just come up with these ideas and in the moment you're like, it's fucking genius. And then you don't think about it anymore.
I was about to say, here's the trick. You never think about it again.
That's kind of the end of it. Oh, you're going in there, huh?
Going in.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I mean, that's really all you need to do is just be like, I'm gonna think about this slightly more than I was.
Longer than not at all.
Count to 10. Think about it for 10 seconds. Be like, is this a great idea? Let's think this through for just 10 seconds. And if you do, and you're like, that's crazy, then maybe it's not a great idea. I don't know what the fuck this big light is.
There's a big light on your screen?
Yep, now it's gone. Oh, it must have been like an effect from an effect left over from the cannon thing. Got it. Figured it out. Alrighty. Yes, I would like to soulbind this, because everything you've given me so far is shitty. Okay, we should go this way.
Please take this trash.
Yeah, not that I'm like, I don't know. Look, it's having the take is fine. You just gotta like think it's
Having the take is okay, but then sharing it immediately as if it is grand knowledge.
You're like, I've got this great idea. You're like, no, no.
No, wait.
No.
Wait. Zoe, I've discovered ancient wisdom. No, you're just an idiot.
You have not. That's fucking the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Look, and like the thing about you the other day with the whole like
having an emotional breakdown.
I mean, one, you're always having an emotional. I just assume you're in full emotional breakdown at any given moment. No, I mean, the thing about, like, how do I talk to, like, what do I do about my coworkers not wearing masks? The reason I was so bitchy about it was because I was like, you either talk to them or you don't. Like, I got no advice for you. It's just that. It's one or the other. You've got to make that choice.
Right. And I decided to be a busybody.
You decided, and I mean, that's fine. Here's the thing. I probably would also do that.
Right.
But, like, again, you've only got two choices in the situation. It's
Right.
either you say something or you don't say something, and that's pretty much all you got.
Oh,
Aha!
there is
I
a whole
found this
area there
out.
down there we haven't discovered.
I knew it was down here. I knew there was something in this corner. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mean that. Like, that's why I was like, why are you asking me this? I don't have any advice other than do it or don't. Those are your. I don't really know. There's no other options here.
Right. These are your choices.
I have given you. I'm not giving you advice. I'm just giving you two choices.
And I'm going down firmly on the I want to talk about it side.
Yeah, and, you know what? That's the right. I mean, you're making. Full disclosure, you're making the right choice. But,
Right.
but here's the thing: it will not be fun.
No,
Like,
it's-
you did choose the harder option, which I'm proud of you about because you don't usually do that.
I'm playing on hard mode.
You don't usually choose the harder version, and I think that's really good. So yeah, the fact that you dug up an email and were like, "Get fucked, assholes," I think that's really good of you. Good job. Very proud. On the other hand,
What do I do with
I'm
this
gonna-
shield generator?
I don't know. I'd give it to the person with the heart, honestly, but I'm gonna use these fire bombs to blow up these dredge.
Apparently I'm supposed to block mortar shots with it.
Oh, that seems. I would put that down right away. Honestly. Full disclosure on that one, that seems like way too much work.
I made a
I'm just
mistake.
gonna pick up these fire bombs and fucking throw them at dredge. Look, again, the real answer here is murder some dredge in some way, shape, or form. However you want is probably right.
Take your pick.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing about the Moletariat.
It's really good. That's why you're laughing. 'Cause it's very fucking funny.
Oh, okay, so we're supposed to return the unexploded fire bombs.
Oh, I'm just picking them up and throwing them,
Okay.
which you can do, and it's been working out and giving me XP. Yep, it gives me XP when I do it, so why would I run all the way back there when I could just commit fucking war crimes?
Because then,
Shit, that now I got too many! My war crimes are catching up with me!
oh no! I've got to
I
say, my favorite thing about playing Civilization 2 was the war crimes you could commit in that game.
That's fair.
Like you can murder settlers.
Look, sometimes you gotta murder a settler. I don't understand
I'm just
the
saying, I'm not letting them settle another fucking city next to mine, you pieces of shit. This is my land.
Get out of here.
Get out.
Okay, so
Fuck off, Gandhi.
I am Gandhi and Civ though is like a fucking. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Gandhi he's so good.
It's so stupid. We fucked up on the programming, and now Gandhi is evil.
And
And
now
that's
Gandhi is evil. How evil? Pretty fucking evil, mate.
so evil. Full evil. Like B-movie villain level. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we have to do some crazy shit to get to this fucking vista, and I think it's a jumping puzzle. And I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Americans. You have to die. God damn it, Gandhi. We had a deal.
How does this make any sense? I do not know. Great, and I love it, so it's okay. Okay, I'm 90% sure. Yep. So are you ready to do some jumping?
Oh God, I'm not, but apparently.
But we're doing it! I know there's a way to get up here and cut out some of the jumping puzzle.
Here's a thing that I heard recently that blew my mind, and you probably already know it because that's how this works whenever I say something that's gonna blow your mind.
This is gonna blow your mind. Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, I already know. So I heard a thing about how Hitler was a soldier in World War I, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't bullshit. But
Okay.
so I heard recently that prolonged artillery barrages cause CTE,
Okay.
and that might have been one of the many reasons he was fucked up.
I mean, he was fucked up because he was a bigot. He was like that beforehand.
Right, but the CTE may have made it worse.
I mean, potentially, but also, like, he writes letters from the trenches and shit. Like, I remember reading something
And they're not good.
in high school, and, like, some letter he wrote in a trench that was like, the Jews did this to me, and I was like, okay.
All right, calm down. Calm down,
Fuck.
Hitler.
Fuck you, buddy. Which I think is the proper response
Right,
to... Okay, I think this is the start of the jumping puzzle, if you want to do it with me.
just a moment.
I just feel like you might want to do that instead of getting forced to do it on your own.
Yes, definitely. But yes, like learning that, and like also it may have sort of, proverbially speaking, set the stage for his rise to power, because you've got a whole bunch of dudes with CTE all hanging out, being like, "Yeah, get mad."
I mean, I don't necessarily think that's accurate either.
Okay.
And now, I have a couple of reasons for not thinking that's accurate. Yeah, come over and then jump onto the thing, and then jump onto this thing, and then over here. And now, my reasons for thinking that's incorrect are partly biased. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, yeah, I'm not biased about Hitler, like
Hitler being a piece of shit.
fucking Hitler. He does soup suck. Like, but like, and I just like really do not like the, oh, well, maybe it was because of this. Like, no, it was because he was a dick. Like, plenty of people have fucking CTE and don't
Want to kill all the Jews.
Kill all the Jews. Right, there you go.
Yeah, no,
So-
I'm not gonna say it's because of the CTE. I'm just like, at most, it's a contributing factor to him having been a piece of shit and then just sort of getting worse.
I mean, potentially. I think that's a theory. That's a theory.
Right.
Okay.
But
I'm
like, as a conspiracy, what?
this way. Yep.
Oh my god. But
Don't
like,
worry. We're not done. It's gonna get so much worse before it gets any. Oh, fucker! I believe in you. Make that jump.
So you want me to jump all the way to this wooden platform down there?
No, I don't.
Okay, good.
Make the jump that I missed.
Oh, we have to keep going.
Yeah, I'm not. I told you, we're not done. Okay.
Baby
Okay.
Jesus.
This is where we jump onto this wooden plat. I think. Okay, so I'm gonna try to jump all the way onto the other one. I don't know if that's an idea. No, I don't think it is. So I'm just gonna drop. That super did not feel good. Okay, but once we get onto this other part, if we fall, I think we can get back up. Nice. Don't fuck this up. Okay, we're almost there. You see it. This is easier. We're on the easier part.
This is the easy part.
Still go carefully.
Yeah.
Don't fuck this up.
Yeah!
Okay, we're going up this way. Go up this way. Woo! Finish the jumping puzzle. Get the chest. Open the chest. Thank you, Jesus.
A splendid chest.
Now we have the chest, and it's down there. I don't know what's down there, but I need to. Now we can walk over here normally, like normal people, and get this fucking fist.
Like a regular fucking human.
Yeah, right.
That's
I'm gonna jump down that
person.
thing. I'm gonna jump down this thing because I have it. I've never jumped down. What's down here? Oh, it's weird. There's more. Oh shit! I found stuff. It's probably another jumping puzzle. Knowing this fucking game.
Oh my god.
$90. It's another fucking jumping puzzle. I can feel it. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. I'm gonna try it, but I'm not expecting to complete it in any way, shape, or form.
I'm gonna try it, but I'm gonna complain the whole time.
That is kind of my bag.
Holy shit.
If I do,
What?
I'm not, again, not expecting to do well here.
So you fell into the ice hole, right?
Yeah, I jumped down the ice hole.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was going the right way.
Oh, you just walk around. Okay, that's get that. Okay. There's an imp. I'm gonna ignore this imp. Oh shit. Okay. Still going. Shockingly, this is not going terribly yet. But I don't know how much more there is. Are you kidding me? There's more. Don't worry. There's more. Oh, I gotta get on this.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fucker, motherfucker. Oh, fine, I'll kill you. Fine, I was trying to ignore you, but I will murder you. Yeah, so like, say you're near the end of a jumping puzzle and you die. Right?
Revive
That's where
orb.
you want that revive orb. If you really want to finish it. Or if you just don't care, then you don't use it.
I am dead.
Oh no, buddy. So, how did I die? Who fucking shot me? I don't know who shot me. But I'm not dead, but that's fun.
Alright, I'm gonna go find that point of interest.
Good call. It's at the bottom of the thing,
Yeah.
I think. I'm gonna try to do this because I hate myself.
Godspeed.
I'm sorry.
No, you have to. You're in too deep.
Yeah, no, I am real deep in this. Oh boy, you want me to do what now? Okay, that sucks. You know what? Let's make me faster again. Woo! If I do this, I'm gonna like, the celebration will be embarrassing. Oh shit, those things kill you fucking immediately.
Oh, the shit that falls down?
Yeah. It's like, I am immediately down. It's like 0 to nothing. Okay, fine. Fuck you.
That's weird. I found a focus, but I can't find it in my inventory.
Oh shit, I died. Oh, I'm like close to it too. Oh well, that's too bad. It's okay, I can do that again. It wasn't that hard. I mean, it was not fun, but like, I'll do that sometime when I'm not like being useful. Cool, are we gonna fight that big thing?
We're gonna fight that big thing.
Big monster! Speaking of good fucking movies, good Marvel films, that's what Thor Ragnarok is for.
Right.
An amazing film that I will go to my grave excited about. Which is wild! I remember when that fucking, when the trailer for that movie came out, I was like, you want me to like a Thor movie? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Yep.
This
is
doesn't
bizarre.
make any sense. Thor movies are notoriously terrible.
Do you remember Thor: The Dark World? Holy
It was heinous.
shit.
It was a heinous film, and it should feel bad.
There are 2 good parts in that movie that I remember.
Are there?
Yes. By my reckoning, and they both and they're both the same trick, the illusion thing.
Which one?
There's the Freya one, and then there's the
Oh yeah, it's okay.
I liked both of them. Also, I
That's
have a dwarven
fair.
key, so do you want me to open this door?
Yeah, might as well.
I
Hold on.
cannot open this door. Never mind.
That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. We got the point of interest. Let's go get that waypoint over there.
Agreed.
I did not realize there was a whole other fucking jumping puzzle down there. I mean, I must have seen it at one point, but like, you know, it's been a long time.
You saw it and said,
sometime in
nope.
the last 7 years, I saw that.
But yeah.
I'll go back there with a smaller character.
When, smaller characters, you're cheating, you're good at jumping puzzles.
I mean, I feel like cheating is putting it in a way that I wouldn't. Is this Sorrow's Embrace? Oh, it's just Sorrow's Embrace. Okay. This is a dungeon. I don't think we're doing dungeons.
No.
Like, okay.
I think we need to get to Kappelberg through Heimdall's last stand.
I gotta do one more. I gotta kill one more dredge around here.
That's
Apparently,
cool.
I didn't.
I gotta do some inventory management.
Cool.
But yeah, there are 2 parts where the illusion trick is good shit.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't love. Again, one of them was to fridge someone.
Right, so that's not great.
I'm just not big on that. It's just a weird thing that I hate. It's a weird thing that I personally despise.
And I just long for death.
That's not wrong. I don't know. I just don't. Yeah. I'm not saying that every fucking woman who dies is getting fridged, but.
But she didn't have a lot to do with anyway, and she seems to exist purely to die, which is just
Can we
not
go
great.
to the Frostland waypoint?
Just a moment, I have yet more things to sell.
Alright, well I'm going there, so you can catch up with me.
And then there's the other one where Loki is moping. He appears to be doing very well in his prison cell, and then Thor's like, you need to cut that shit out. And then he drops the illusion and he's a fucking wreck.
I didn't love that because I don't love Loki as a fucking wreck. At all. I don't care about Loki. Like, okay, I know this is gonna sound awful because of the way people talk about Loki, but I don't give a fuck about Loki the way people give a fuck about Loki.
That's blasphemy.
I don't fuck you, heresy. I could There we go. I knew there was a heart in here somewhere. Found it. Yeah, I mean, he's fine. I just don't really... Especially, like, sad Loki who needs a hug and to be fixed.
Right.
Which that totally is.
Yes.
And I hate that. I hate that fucking goddamn shit. But, you know what? I'm also gonna say something else. Don't worry, I'm just gonna make every female Marvel fan mad. Or every... not female, just every Marvel fan who isn't, like, a white boy. I also don't like Bucky Barnes.
Boo! Boo this person.
I like Bucky Barnes in Captain America: The First Avenger.
Right.
I do not like, but when Bucky grows his hair out, he gets bad. And I will die on this hill.
About to say, and then he gets bad.
Fucking die on this hill. And I do not care. Like, I don't give a single shit. Because he's bad, and he should feel bad. Look, I don't like... I am a soft, broken white man is like my least favorite trope. So... I don't know what you want from me here. Are you... how's that heart going?
Almost full.
Cool. I'm gonna stand here because
cool.
I really need to do some inventory. My inventory is packed fucking full. Get these fucking noodles out of here. Okay. Okay, that is the whole map for me. Are you missing anything?
I have one more. I need to discover the Tomb of Black Powder.
Tomb of Black Powder?
Yes.
The fuck is that? So if you zoom out and you mouse over Dredge Hunt completion, it might sparkle for you.
Oh no, I can see it. It's up by Kappelberg.
Kappelberg.
Yes.
The fuck is Kappelberg? Kappelberg. Oh, that's not far. Okay. Okay, cool. That's easy. Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand that not liking Loki or Bucky is like a really... that's how you get killed.
Right, that's how you get killed in the Marvel DC war. You get discovered
Yeah.
as a bizarre, not Loki lover.
Okay, look. I understand that, like, a lot of people have a weird thing for Bucky Barnes, but he does nothing for me, and he needs some fucking conditioner.
I was about to say, I didn't get it either. Like, I'm, like appearance-wise or quote-unquote character-wise?
Both.
Oh.
Either. Any. Explain this to me. Do you understand one of them?
No, I don't understand either of them. I was hoping
No.
you understood. Okay.
Okay, here's what I like about Bucky in the first one. I enjoy Cap having a very tired best friend.
Right.
And Bucky is a great, very tired best friend. He's just like, I am so sick of your shit. You are the worst, and I hate you.
Right.
Which is great. That is never seen again.
Nope.
That friendship dynamic, gone.
Nope.
Now it's like we're angsty and dramatic at all times. And I'm like, this is not the dynamic that I saw
Right, this is not the dynamic we signed up for.
in previous iterations of this relationship. They were both dicks, I believe, is the specific thing. Like, in that first one, they are both just like, it makes sense. Their friendship makes sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? Their friendship makes no sense later. They're just like, we must be sad together. I'm like, fuck off.
Right.
This isn't how friendship works.
About to say, like, at this point, after everything you've been through and everything you've done and the sort of people that you've become, you guys ain't friends anymore.
I mean, no, they can be friends.
But this is
They
not how
absolutely-
they should be friends.
But okay, so I am going to...
Oh, fuck!
Jesus, why would you open that?
I had a key!
Why would you do this? What the shit?
I had a key!
That doesn't explain why you thought this was a good idea! Oh my god. Okay, so anyway. Don't worry, I'm getting some fucking healing abilities for you. We've got two different fucking...
Veterans punching us.
Two fucking veterans. This is terrible. And this is how we spend Memorial Day, getting punched by veterans.
Sounds about right.
But, what was I saying? Oh, it's the same issue, so I've been complaining about this on Doctor Who. Especially new Doctor Who. Now, the first time the Master shows up in New Who when he's like, oh my god, he's alive.
Right.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine, he didn't know he was alive. It was a whole big thing, I get it. Now, any time after that, why are you dramatically surprised when this fucker shows up?
Right.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, so there was a new master that they introduced relatively recently. I really need to sell some shit. We gotta get off this map.
Agreed.
Done, right?
Yes. Where to?
Where is the next map? That is
I
it
think
south?
we...
It's south.
South.
Okay, so if we go to the Frostland waypoint and then just go south from there, we'll get onto the next
Sweet.
Norn map. I say Norn map. The next Shiver Peaks map.
So the Master is back again.
So the Master is back again, and they reveal it, and it is the most dramatic thing. And I'm like, here's what I miss about Classic. I just watched an episode of Classic Who where the fucking... I really need... Goddamn, this is not good. I really need a... Perfect, there it is.
Dredge and Brawl are becoming a problem to the east.
Anyway, so the
Relentless
master
grooming
shows
of
up,
the
and the
dredge is
doctor.
disturbing our prey.
I just watched
Aggressive
this
Brawl have been pushing
classic
into the
Who
region.
thing
Help us deal
where
with these
the fucking
nuisances
master
so we can
shows
get
up
back to hunting.
with another one of their shitty friends from high school.
What?
Yeah, the Ronnie. It's look, the doctor went to high school essentially. I'm not even wearing a shirt now. I'm so angry.
Oh.
The doctor went to high school essentially with this group of just assholes. They're called the Deca and they all suck. And it's fine. They're just a bunch of dicks, which is very funny to me. They show up and the doctor is literally like he realizes it's them. There's no like, oh no, how could it be the master? What will I do? He's literally just like, hey, fuck ass.
Hey, shithead.
Like, you're
How's it
back
going?
again. My fucking high school best friend and or boyfriend. It's quite confusing.
Was
We
he,
just don't know.
Was he your
It's
best
one-
friend or your boyfriend? It was
Or
really
your worst enemy. We just don't know.
It
It's
was-
one of the three.
It was really unclear.
Yeah, so like, you know, that was a whole thing. And like immediately he was just like, oh, fucker. Like, and the Ronnie is another one of their friends, and like the master shows up and busts in on her plan, and she's not like, how dare you? She's like, oh god, you're back. Oh, you suck so much, I hate you. Like, that's just how they interact with each other. They are very powerful shithead beings.
Right.
And every time they turn up, like one of them turns up, the others are like, God, why?
God
Now,
damn it.
I will say, I do like my fan theory that they all hate each other because there was a very contentious science fair in elementary school that just went poorly.
And everything
for
just went
some of them.
wild. Very, very, very bad situation.
Right, exactly. Like, the Ronnie and the master were beaten out by the doctor, and he's never shut up about it since. You know, it's a whole thing. But the important point about what I am saying is that anytime there's like, we have been friends for forever, and like, now we're not friends, I'm like, this is unrealistic that you look at each other sad. Like, because what would in fact happen in this situation is you would be like across a fucking football field, you'd be like, hey, douchebag! Like, that's how you greet your old friends and also your enemies. Like, that's just how it works.
Hey, asshole.
So,
Fuck you.
anyway, so Bucky and Cap being like, we are dramatic now is bullshit.
Right.
They should be like, oh god, it's this fucker.
Hey, idiot.
My cat brought
Hey,
a mouse
moron.
into our lodge the other
Like,
day and let it go. The
Yeah,
mouse ran
it's,
under
I
the
don't
table.
like it, and another fucking, how many hills have I chosen to die on? Every.
But so you got a lot of dying hills.
You gotta understand, I will die on it. I can do it, and I intend to.
I will die on every single one of them.
Like, you gotta pick less battles. No, I pick every battle.
Could I pick more battles? I mean, you could, but you should pick more battles.
I will pick every battle, thank you. Yeah, so like, you know, that's a thing. But the point is, I don't understand Marvel fans. I don't understand the white dude fans who are like weird about it, and I also don't understand the like
Finally found out
lady
what
and
happened.
queer people fans
Found it in
who are
some
like
shit
Bucky
this
is a poor precious baby, and I'm like, you know who's great? I'm this weird third party, and who's like, please put Valkyrie on screen for more.
Nearby is big fun, but sometimes too much drink.
Aggressively here for Valkyrie. No one else.
Party, yes.
All right,
And that's okay.
We've been doing this for 2 hours. I
Yeah,
am
no, I have to
fucking
go eat Chinese
famished.
food, dude.
Yes.
I got fucking Chinese food from the place in town for the first time in a while because they were closed, and I'm very excited.
Oh boy.